Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as we reach the close of this trial, I want to thank you for your time, your attention, and your service. Your role here is essential. Today, you carry the responsibility of not just weighing evidence, but of affirming the values that protect our communities. The case before you is not just about a fire. It is about arson, a deliberate act, a choice made to ignite destruction. Arson is not an accident. It is not a mistake. It is a willful, dangerous crime with far-reaching consequences. Now let's take a moment to reflect on the history of this crime. Arson has existed as long as civilization. In ancient Rome, arsonists could be sentenced to death. In medieval England, the crime of malicious burning was punished by hanging. Even then, it wasn't just about property. It was a threat to public order. In 1666, the Great Fire of London destroyed over 13,000 homes. The panic and rumors of arson reshaped how we understand fire safety. That fire literally changed the landscape of the city and its laws. In 1835, the Great Fire of New York City burned 17 blocks. Many believed it was set intentionally, causing catastrophic financial and emotional loss. And in 1990, the Happy Land nightclub fire in the Bronx, a man, angry after being ejected from the club, poured gasoline on the stairs and lit a match. The exit doors were illegally locked. 87 innocent people died. That wasn't just arson, it was a mass murder by fire. These are not just stories. These are warnings. Warnings about what happens when fire is used as a weapon. So why is arson a crime? Because fire, when weaponized, is unpredictable, uncontrollable, and deadly. You heard from fire experts in this case how fire spreads within minutes, how homes can go up in smoke in seconds, and how firefighters, our first line of defense, risk their lives every time someone chooses destruction. The impact is not just physical, it's emotional, it's physiological, and it's generational. People lose homes, businesses, family heirlooms, photographs, and most importantly, a sense of safety. The National Fire Protection Association reports that in just 1 year, intentionally set fires caused hundreds of property loss. And that number doesn't begin to reflect the human cost. This is why arson is punished so severely, because it must be. Depending on the outcome, arson can carry decades in prison, and in cases where it results in deaths, life behind bars. Because punishment is not about revenge, it's about accountability, it's about prevention, and to send a message that we do not tolerate destruction disguised as anger or greed. So now, you must ask yourself, what message will your verdict send? Will it say that fire as a weapon is excusable? Or will it affirm that safety matters, that justice matters? Your verdict speaks for every family who has fled a burning home, for every firefighter who's walked into flames to save a stranger, for every victim who never made it out. Let it be known that we will not allow people to weaponize fire for personal gain. Let your verdict reflect the truth, let it reflect justice, and let it reflect your belief that no one is above the law. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want to thank you again for your time and your service.